Python instructor with NIIT. I teach Python programming, data analysis with Python, and a whole lot more. In this tutorial, we'll be focusing on Python. So let's get started. So these are the objectives we'll be going through in this tutorial. We'll be learning what Python programming language is, what is Python used for, what tools are used in programming in Python. We'll be downloading and installing Python in our computer. We'll be downloading and installing Python, which is the official IDE we'll be using for the tutorial. And we'll be writing our very first program in Python. So now, introduction. What is Python programming language? Python is a widely used, interpreted, object-oriented, and high-level programming language with dynamic semantics used for general-purpose programming. Now, Python is a very popular programming language, that's why it's referred to as widely used. And Python is an interpreted programming language against compiled programming languages like Java and the rest. And Python is object-oriented, that means it's quite easy to write programs with Python because you can get to create classes and objects. Python is high-level programming language because the semantics of Python is a lot like writing programs in English, and it's used in a vast array of industries, a vast array of. Now, what is Python used for? Python is used in back-end web development with the use of the Django framework. As Python in web development, Python is used to interact with the server. That is where Python finds application in web development. Now, Python is as well used in data science. Python is used in data analytics. There are some specific libraries that are used in data science, libraries like pandas, matplotlib, and NumPy, just to mention a few. So Python is as well used in IoT. IoT is Internet of Things. Python is used to write programs that drive devices that get connected to the internet. Python is also used in search engine development, that is web scraping. Python is used in writing scripts that scrape the web. And Python is as well being used in IT automation, as writing scripts. So these are the tools we'll be using in Python. We'll be using Python interpreter, which is the main Python engine itself. Then we'll be using an IDE. The IDE we'll be using here is Python. And then a curious mind. Now, a curious mind is not really a tool. It's more or less a requirement. If you need to learn any programming language, you have to have curiosity and you have to be committed. So let's continue. Alright, for us to download Python in our PC, these are the few steps we need to go through. You need to go to your favorite browser and type in www.python.org. Alright, so once you go into www.python.org, you go ahead and click on download. Then you will be directed to. Alright, upon the period of making this video, the latest Python is Python 3.1130. So if you're using a Windows, you go ahead and install this version. Or if you're using a Mac, you then have to go ahead and install the version suitable for your OS. So if that has been installed, then you have to go to your download folder where you will see the downloaded application, and then you go ahead to install it on your PC. Let me go to my download folder. Okay, so this is the application that is loaded. So you double click it to install it on your PC. Okay, so once your installation starts, make sure to check on add python.exe to path. This way your computer gets to know where to find Python when it has need of it. So if you have checked this box, you go ahead and install on your PC. I will not be installing this because I've already installed it on mine. So next thing we need to install is our PyCharm. PyCharm is an IDE, an integrated developer environment where we can get to write code with a lot more. So we'll go through the same steps. Go to your favorite browser and type PyCharm. Now PyCharm is developed and maintained by JetBrains. So you will see the moment you click on PyCharm, the first link is going to come out is jetbrains.com. So you go ahead and open it and then click on the download. Now we'll be downloading the community version for PyCharm, not the professional. The professional is actually paid for, but the community version is free. So you go ahead and download the community version for your PC. So once the download is completed, you go to your download folder and you'll be able to see PyCharm community, the year in which it was released. So you double click on it to install. So it will first ask you, welcome to PyCharm Community Edition. So you click on next. So it will ask you which folder you want to install the PyCharm. You just check the default folder and then click on next. Alright, so if PyCharm is properly installed, you click on it. It will ask you to create a new project and you go ahead and click create. So if your PyCharm was properly installed, you will see this screen, which is the very first code that PyCharm will print out to your screen. So you will see this screen. So all you need to do to run this code to make sure to test if PyCharm was properly installed is to go to the play button up here. You go to the play button up here and click on it. It will open your console page window where you can be able to see the output of this snippet of code. So I've run the code. Okay, so if you've properly installed your PyCharm, if you go to this run button, it should run this snippet of code and display hi PyCharm on the console. Okay, let me also use this opportunity to explain the two different windows that exist on the console, on the PyCharm, sorry. So on the PyCharm, you have your editor window, which is this, which my mouse is hovering over. Then you have your console. This is where you get output from whatever code you wrote on the editor window. Here is your console, here is your editor window, and here is your file explorer, where you get to see the different files that are running on the particular project that you are working on. So once you've written your code here, you go ahead and click the run button and it gives you an output on your console. Alright, so let's go on to our last objective, which is writing your very first Python script. So you can clean all that was initially written on the snippet of code and just write this alone on that main.py file. Write print In brackets, you put hello world inside parentheses, inside quotation marks. So once you written this, you can go ahead and click on the run button, and you will see hello world printed at the console. So with this, we've come to the end of your very first Python tutorial. I hope it was informative. Just stay tuned for more videos coming on Python tutorials. Thank you very much.